Pastor Manning, who is a hilariously extreme right-winger, and once had a feud with the Young Turks, he made the news again because of this.
There were just several papers wrote articles about us because we had stated that Starbucks is ground zero for Ebola. And we pointed up how these homosexual sodomite persons such as Dr. Craig Spencer, who lives right here in the Harlem area, who is a sodomite, that they frequent, that Starbucks is a place where these types frequent and a lot of body fluids are exchanged there. And Ebola, but the thing that I was not aware of is that there had been some information that had been released, and the Inquisitor online news service carried this as a major story the week before, that what Starbucks was doing is that they were taking specimens of male semen and they were putting it in the blends of their lattes. Now, this is the absolute truth. It's right there. You can see it right there in Inquisitor Online Services. It was a big article about an investigation into Starbucks using male semen.
We have a winner. This is my favorite person on the internet. Every aspect of that just made life worth living. Did you hear this clown? He said, Starbucks is ground zero for the Ebola. I don't... First of all, there's been one case of Ebola in the U.S. where somebody died, period. That's it. Just one. One death. One. But this is ground zero for Ebola. What are you talking about? What does that even mean? What are you saying? He makes it seem like we have 32,000 cases of Ebola in the U.S. and the CDC just found out that, no, it started in Ebola. It started in Ebola. It started in Starbucks. We know it. It's a fact. Pastor Manning. And then he says, well, there's bodily fluids exchange. Bodily fluids exchanged at Starbucks. That's what happens there. Bodily fluids exchanged at Starbucks. How does that work? What do they go? Okay, so you got a venti cappuccino, and that comes with a blowjob. Would you like it? Imagine they have like a schedule on the wall. Like, okay, Jerry comes in and works at 6. Rebecca comes in for the 1 o'clock shift. And, okay, who else we have here? Chuck. Hey, Chuck, when you come in the morning, you have to blow 4 people. That's your quota. The bodily fluids exchange at the Starbucks. And he says, no, it's okay. It wasn't me who said that Starbucks is ground zero for Ebola and there's semen and drinks at Starbucks. It wasn't me. It was the Inquisitor. It was an article in the Inquisitor. They have a big. He said they have a big article there, and it's this is absolute truth. Absolute truth. So you know what I did? I did this really radical thing, this crazy thing. I read the article. You know what the article says? The story about semen being in Starbucks drinks is a hoax. It's obviously a hoax. I didn't even need to read the article to know that that's not true, but I read the article anyway, so I could come out here and verify to you guys, it is indeed true. There is no semen in your Starbucks drink. He believed it. Okay, not only did he believe it, he plugged the article, which contradicts what his point was. He's like, my source is this article over here. But the article says the opposite of what you're saying. You didn't even read the fucking article, but you sourced it like it's on your side. How fucking crazy are you? How crazy are you? And then the part about Ebola, he just made up. He's like, oh, well, let's connect the dots here. We got the fluids in the Starbucks drinks. There's exchanges of fluids in the Starbucks drinks. And that's, well, obviously you're going to pass Ebola then. As if Ebola is an STD and as if there's an epidemic of Ebola in the U.S. Okay, everything about Pastor Manning is hilarious. See, I don't even know why, why did I just get, angry there? And I started ranting as if I'm, explaining to somebody something. There's no... Did I even need to say anything? We could have done this story where I played you what he said, and then you came back to me and I just shut up. You just see me blank, and then boom, screen goes off, the video short. And everybody would have laughed and said, that guy's a clown. I don't even know why I bothered to fact check it. It's not like Pastor Manning's going to see this and go, Yeah, I stand corrected. What are the chances of that happening? I stand corrected. I was wrong. About negative 3,612%.